everyone. Lots to talk about today, so we're just going to get right into it. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm Gwen, and I am a 66-year-old woman of transgender experience, currently documenting my transition. So welcome to my channel, and for everybody that's new, glad to have you here. For those of you that are normal subscribers, I hope you all have had a wonderful week, wonderful weekend. Mine was pretty good. As you can see, things continue to heal. I got makeup on, so you can't see it, but slight bruising underneath my cheek still. But other than that, we're back into healing mode. Just taking my time healing. This is the second time in a week I've done my makeup. I had lots and lots of comments. Very affirming comments from people on how good I look with and without makeup. So the big thing I wanted to kind of talk about was my surgery, the pros and cons of facial feminization surgery. I can start with the pros. The pros being, well, as you can see, my face is a lot better now. Very affirming for myself. It makes me feel very wonderful. And I'm more, not that I had a problem before, but I'm actually more easily accepted and easily passable in public. So let's see. So that's one pro. So as far as relieving my dysphoria, it has made huge steps in relieving my dysphoria. I feel better all around about myself, which is really good. Not that I really care, but I've had some friends comment to me that because of having the surgery, I now look 10 to 15 years younger than what I really am, but that was a side benefit. That's okay. I won't complain about that. I guess I could move into the cons. One of it is, like I said, I'm still healing, so there's going to be some long-term healing going on. But one of the biggest things that I have noticed is because of the surgery, there's certain loss of feeling. Up here, the top of my scalp, there is some loss of feeling. The doctor said it may return, it may not, ever. Right now I have probably about 40% feeling in the top of my head. After surgery, all here in the above the eyebrows, there was no feeling. Luckily, I'm now probably about 80%, close to maybe 90% of my original feeling has come back, which is good. So I know that's a positive. Back here, behind the ears, there's a little bit of loss of feeling because that's where the plastic surgeon had pulled my skin back and sutured it. So there's a little bit of loss of feeling there. But that's really about it. Overall, would I do it again? In a heartbeat. The confidence that it has instilled in me has really helped my authentic self. The overall feeling that I have, like I said, the confidence, and it's also just a better feeling, and it has to do with the loss of the dysphoria that I was suffering due to my face. So I would definitely, if I had to do it all over again, yes, I would do it. It's not something I would ever regret. And long term, I know that it's going to help me in my transition as I move further into transition. It's going to help me to have my body, especially my face, now match to what I feel like on the inside. So, there's lots and lots of benefits to what I had done. I don't regret it, never will. And I think it was a wonderful experience. It was a week or two of pain, but I don't have any pain anymore, so it's not a big deal. But, it was a little bit of pain, but the long-term benefits, I think, are going to be very, very beneficial to me, which I think outweighs any cons that could possibly exist. Oh, let's see. Other than that, it's just been really, really busy. Oh, I have to tell you. Really, really busy. Doctor's appointments, having the staples out in the back of my head last week. Had a follow-up with the bone surgeon. He's like, everything's healing. You look wonderful. I'm like, awesome. That's great. Let's see. This morning, actually here. In case you're wondering, these bandages, it was nothing major. I was playing with one of my dogs yesterday, and he got a little overexcited, and he was play biting. He just a little too hard, broke the skin, and I'm bleeding. I bled, but it's not a big deal, so I just put band-aids on it. But anyways, this morning I went, for those of you that have been following for a while, I've been having back issues. So this morning I went for an MRI, and they showed me, the technician's like, I can show you what I saw. I'm not a doctor, so I can't really give you a diagnosis. But to be honest with you, after he said that, he showed me the images, I was shocked. Maybe probably about here is my L5 vertebra, and that was originally diagnosed with wedging. So as the vertebra comes out the spinal column, it's kind of doing like this. What's happening, it's slowly pushing the disc out. Not that it's a big deal. It doesn't hurt. I'm in no pain up there. I'm not too concerned with that. Down here in the lower, my arm here, lower back, the small of my back, is L1 and S1. That was quite eye-opening. As the spinal column comes down, L1 ends here, and S1 it's over that much. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And the technician says, well, you see this black line running down alongside your spinal column? I says, yes. He goes, well, that's your actual spinal column. And he says, and then when it gets to a certain point, I think it's around L5, he goes, it breaks off. He had a technical term for it, or medical term for it. He goes, it breaks off and it becomes more fibers. He goes, so that's the area where they usually do a spinal, when you get a spinal anesthesia, is right in the nerve fibers. And he says, and then from there it continues down, and then you get to down in here, which is your sciatic nerve. So anyways, where they're offset, you can see the spinal fibers coming down here, but when it gets to S1, they're pushing, S1 is actually pushing right against the fiber. He goes, that's probably the reason for your pain. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And what it really is, turn this way, it's S1 is actually pushing inwards towards my back, not outwards. It's pushing inwards, so I don't know what they're going to do. I go see my primary care on Monday for a 6,000 mile checkup, or 6 months, 6,000 miles, whichever comes first. Your mileage may vary. So I have to go see him anyways. It was a scheduled appointment, and he'll have the results. So we'll discuss what the next steps are. I'll probably wind up being referred to a spine and back surgeon. Well, spine and back doctor. I'm not going to say surgeon. There's nothing saying I'm going to have surgery. We're going to explore what my options will be. Whatever it involves relieving the pain that I'm having, I'm all for it. I have no problems with it whatsoever. But we'll wait and see. And I can give you an update on that come next week. So that's pretty much about it, what's going on with me. Looking for the weekend. It's going to be kind of rainy, so I may go do some shopping. I got some other running around to do. It's not a big deal. Other than that, that's it from my end. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. I hope you have a glorious weekend. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, whatever you want, please, in the comments section below, ask me. Say something, ask me, whatever. I do respond to each and every one of you. So if you have, like I said, if you have questions, please. If you want me to, would you like me to discuss something? Transition related or not, I'm pretty much open to discussing almost anything. So just like I said, in the comment section below. So I guess that's it for me for now. Like I said, everyone have a safe and great week. Have a safe and stellar weekend. And I will see you all next week. Oh, and like, share, and subscribe. So I will see you. Bye.